Hi buddies, Julia here, and you're catching this video in mid-process. And I have no idea what happened to the first part, but I thought I was going to share with you the rest of the process anyway. So I'm working in my pocket page notebook, and the pocket here is on the left. And what I've done here is I've taken a paper from the 6x8 paper pad from the Carousel collection by Maggie Holmes. That really lovely scallop border in gold foil. And we are building kitchen, so and also I place a doily on either side where the photo is going to be. So this is a bit of a different page, and I thought it was going to be a bit uh, like a new thing for me to try. I'm making this as a double spread, or like a spread, but they are like two stories, so they're two pages. But I thought I'm not going to devote a whole spread to either one of these photos. So yeah, so the left is going to be the left and the right is going to be something different, but I still want them to look nice. So when you open the book and you see the spread, it feels cohesive, but there are two stories. So I hope that makes sense. So the photo of the little flowers I made into a pocket so that I could stick a tag in and add my journaling in that one. And I found this tag that is from Chasing Dreams, maybe, with blue butterflies, and I really like that. So I really want to have something blue on the left side too. And I struggled a bit, but I'm going to settle on that bird, and that is from, oh golly, it's a Maggie Holmes, long time ago, not that long time ago. It's after, gosh, it's the one collection that I didn't really like. That doesn't tell you anything, does it? um, but I think it's the one after Confetti. It had a lot of zebras. I loved the zebra paper. I bought that like 5 sheets. I think I have 1 sheet left of the zebra paper. Yeah. I still can't remember the name of it. Anyway, moving on. So on the left side, it is a photo of a cup of tea. We have a little bakery thingy, and then some chocolate. And that is to celebrate my unbirthday. So the other day I was feeling really down, and in the office I put on a playlist that I put on like when I usually paint, and that is like Disney soundtrack, and I haven't listened to it for a very long time, but I thought that usually cheers me up, you know. And the song from Alice in Wonderland comes on. I think in English it's like Unbirthday. Um, in Swedish it translates more into like everyday party. Um, anyway, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to treat myself to Unbirthday. I had to look it up on Google, but I think it's Unbirthday. So I was like, I'm going to have my own Unbirthday party here. I'm listening to music. Um, so yeah, so that was I did. I bought this. It's a muscadine and then some chocolate, and then I had some tea in the studio. So yeah, it sounds so sad when I'm talking about it. But I really needed a bit of a pick-me-up, and it definitely did that. So on this page I'm going to work quite a lot with those kind of peachy pink labels, and those I have just found on Pinterest and then printed out on sticker paper. And then on the other side we have some, oh, here is the box of It's Good If You Can Find It. Yeah. Of the little flowers. And we have had such a long and very cold winter here. So the other day I saw these little flowers poking up, and it was like, finally spring has come. So I wanted to document that too. And I'm going to journal about that on the tag. And then I'm going to journal about the unbirthday on these labels. So I thought that was kind of fun. I'm using the same elements on the pages, but it still feels like I have some difference too. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use my favorite pen, and this is a Pilot G205 black gel pen, and that is my absolute favorite pen. And I have actually started buying the actual pen and just buy the refills because I use them so much. I have never like ever used a ballpoint pen to the extent that I actually have to buy the refills until I found these pens. So I think that tells you quite a lot, and I really want to be more like that and think more refill instead of rebuy, you know, which is quite tricky in scrapbooking because, you know, paper. I love paper. So I have to compensate, and my compensation for buying a lot of paper is I buy the refill cartridge for my pen instead of buying a new pen. I think that sort of levels it out a bit. I don't know. But I'm going here into the Magahome sticker book, and I'm going to use that gold alphabet to write the titles or the captions, I don't know, for each of the photos. So on the first one it was like grattis, which is like happy birthday in Swedish, or congratulations really, and then the name of the flowers. So in Swedish, gosh, in Sweden we call these flowers snowdrops. And I just had to add some dots over the O so we get an Ö because we're in Sweden and we use those. And I'm just going to add my journaling here, and you can see my cardigan. It's nice. But yeah, so it's quite an easy page, but I really like it, and I really like these 6x8 paper pads because they are a bit short for the standard size traveler's notebook, but if you don't mind having a bit of a border, which I don't, then it's really nice. And here I used the whole 6x8 and I just trimmed it at like shy of 11 centimeters, and I used the other taper on the other side, and I really like that. So yeah, 6x8 pads. And I saw that Pink Paisley in their new collection they have a 6x8 paper pad, and I will definitely get that one if I can. It's really hard to get stuff here in Sweden, but that is definitely on my wish list. I think the 6x8 pads are the bomb.com. 6x6 pads I have a bit of I find them a bit challenging, but the 6x8 pads, I love them. So yeah, also the Flourish collection, that is a really great 6x8 pad. I think it's very versatile. If you like to work with different collections, I think that one is a very good investment. And the carousel is really pretty too. So yeah, I need to put something here in the tag because it's a tag. And I decided to put in some white ribbon. It has some black printing, but I'm going to put that on the inside so you can't see what it is because it's like, it says like a wolf and it's a dog bowl and has absolutely nothing to do with this. If you can hear noise, that is the builders. I'm actually hiding away in the studio to record. It doesn't really help, but it's a bit less noisy than inside because it's crazy inside. Yeah, I don't want to be inside. So I'm hiding away here. Just adding the date of the roller stamp because it's always good to add the date. Even if you don't think so, add the date. Just default add the date. But yeah, I think that is about it. I'm really happy with how this page came out, considering it's like 2 stories and 2 pages. I really like how it still feels like it's one. It looks good when it's open like this, I think. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have liked this video. Here comes a bit of a close-up looking at that very lovely gold foil. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope that you have a really great day. Yeah.